What's up, guys? Joel Valley from Media Glitch here, and this video. So I was actually editing a different video of a stream we did. All the streams that, or all the videos that are coming up, they're just past streams from before I got sick, and and just to hold us over till I get better. But as I was editing this week's episode, I noticed there was a section of when we talked about when Jimmy from Lots of Games lost his collection and everything, his memories, his photos, all the stuff, his whole house in a fire. And we talked a little bit about it, and I thought, man, this deserves its own episode right here. Jimmy is my first YouTube friend. When I started doing YouTube, we started talking. Our love for ease, I guess you could say, brought us together. And we started talking, and he's come out to the house and hung out. And he's a really, really amazing friend, and who I just deeply respect. And I already had a high respect for him, but when he did lose everything, the way he handled that situation, to me, just it just shows how awesome of a guy he is. So I thought I'd just share this, and go give him a like and a subscribe if you haven't already. Jimmy's been around the YouTube scene for a long time, but I'm sure you'd appreciate any new support. So thank you, guys. So leave a comment down below just to know. Tell me what you think. How you would react to something like this. Just let me know you guys are watching. We'll see ya. Here we go.
And what's interesting, and I hope I'm not treading on too personal information, but like Jimmy, you lost your whole collection in the fire.
No, for sure. Yeah.
In the Napa fires.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah, totally. So yeah, let's talk about that.
We're talking about selling it, making some money. You're sitting on over probably $200,000 collection, gone in an instant. Tell me about that.
I mean, you always see that in the news, like whether it's like a tornado or a hurricane or whatever. And then like with the fires in Northern California, when that happened to me, it's weird when that happens to you, when you just lose it all overnight. And I think Cag, you had mentioned like when you were young, you had lost your place in a fire.
Yep.
And it happens quick. And so like that was pretty wild to just kind of like to lose it all. But people in the gaming community on YouTube were amazing. They're like, hey, Jimmy, send me your PO box address. I'll send you some games. And like getting obviously clothes and things, necessities was essential, but just kind of getting back to normal, having a few games or things to put on the shelf got me kind of back to normal, like as a gamer, which was a really, really special thing because, if you've got this collection, then the next, it's taking to build, and then all of a sudden it was very surreal.
Man, I don't even know. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, I don't know how I would react. Just everything gone in an instant. That's tough.
Yeah.
Right.
When I went back up to the site to I was like, oh, because they where I lived up in the mountains, they had it cut off where like they wouldn't let anyone up there. So after a couple of weeks, they finally slowly let people up there. So out of curiosity, I went up there just like with sifters to see like if there were any steelbook.
Oh no, he cut out in such a good.
He got that 2020.
Sorry, cut off there.
You said the steel to see if there were any steel.
Yeah, so steelbook cases. Did anything survive the fire? And I mean, it was gone. Like, I think I had one of the things that was that I could kind of make out with something was the Fallout 3 Collector's Edition, the lunchbox. I
saw that.
And I opened it up.
Wow, that's fitting.
The bobblehead was like super melted down.
Oh, Lord.
And, but like, it was gone. It was all gone. I mean, it was just like evaporated, everything, every collector's edition, because I like have this kind
that was your thing, collector editions
because that's how I started the channel. I had like not a lot of people in 2007 were doing unboxing videos, and so I had a lot of collector editions, and just it was surreal to just go up there. I'm like, oh, here's my game collection. It's black ash, it's dust, and it was really something.
But it's got to put things in perspective too. Like, or how, or is it just like, does it still hurt?
You know what? I'm okay. Like, what the thing was when it happened, I had this whole thing of shoulda, coulda, woulda, because I got a call from a friend that night. And they said, "Hey, Jimmy, I'm down in the valley. I see up on the mountain we were at, the mountain's on fire." And so I went outside. My 3-year-old at the time, she was asleep, and everyone else in my family was out of town. So I look up on the mountain, or like up on the hill I was at, and the fires, the flames were super close. So I'm like, crap. So I only had time to grab her, grab the dog, grab a few things of clothes. But after I left, I definitely had, for the next week or two, a lot of regret. I had a lot of shoulda, coulda, woulda. I should have grabbed this. I should have grabbed the Switch. I should have grabbed some of my prized games. But it didn't take long, because I got everything I needed, which was important. I could buy those games on eBay, or I'm okay. It doesn't hurt at all, to be honest. Right. But a couple of weeks after that happened, for sure, it hurt a lot. Yeah.
Just so wild, man. Just so wild. I can't even, because the games is just one little piece of your life.
Yeah.
We're not talking about wedding photos. We're not talking about other things that were in your house.
Sure.
That you had all that you had to cope with too, man. You're a strong man, dude. I admire that. Holy smokes. It's just, I can't even imagine. But
it's always nice to have good friends and support. Like you were huge. Just a lot of people from the community were just so sending me messages like, "Hey man, how are you doing?" And that, it might have only taken them like 30 seconds or a minute to shoot off a message or a comment, but that was really very, very helpful with that whole thing. And yeah, the gaming community on YouTube and just the gaming community in general in the world is just, there's nothing like it.
Yeah. It was great to see everyone kind of come together to help you, and people sending you boxes and stuff, whether it was clothes. Some people were just sending you systems and video games and stuff.
Yeah, it was
pretty awesome.
It was amazing. And like, that was very special. So that's the thing, so I kind of just to kind of go with that, like games and systems that people have sent me, like I consider them really special. So I'm like, unless they're like, I'm not like, selling any of that stuff just to have fun, unless I'm like in a really, really, really bad situation, or if it's for a super worthy cause, like someone's in dire straits, then yeah, I'm definitely going to pay it forward. But that stuff I have that they sent, I kind of keep it sacred.
Right on, man. Well, thanks for sharing that with us.
Yeah. Atos locos forever. 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 Atos locos forever. Forever. Atos locos forever.